Hollow Ridge was a tiny, mostly forgotten town in Colorado, with just one strange curiosity. At the top of a hill stood an old stone chapel with no roof, no benches, no altar. But it did have a bell. A bell that rang every night at 3:17. Exactly. Not missing a single day for 40 years. The problem was that the bell had no rope, no mechanism, and no one who could possibly ring it. The Doyle family lived right at the base of that hill. The mother, Karen, was a nurse, the father, Brian, a truck driver. Their 9-year-old daughter, Amy, claimed she could hear the bell from inside her room, as if it were hanging from the ceiling right above her bed. One Saturday, the bell rang at 3:17, like always. But this time, it didn't stop. It rang 3 more times, spaced out, slow, like it was counting something. The next morning, the sheriff knocked on the Doyles' door. A hiker had been found dead near the chapel. Exact time of death, 3:20 a.m. The second day, it happened again. 3 extra rings after the usual toll. And another body was found. People started fleeing the town. The few who stayed insisted the extra rings didn't warn of deaths, they summoned them. "They're taking attendance," the oldest ones whispered. On the third night, the chapel rang 4 extra times. Karen held her daughter tight against her chest. No one slept. At 3:57, the bell finally stopped. At 4:01, someone knocked on the door. Karen opened it with barely a voice, expecting the police. It was Amy. But not the Amy inside the house. The Amy at the door was soaked, barefoot, trembling. Her clothes covered in dirt. As if she'd climbed the hill in the dark. "They called me," she said. "To take attendance." Karen turned slowly toward the bed, afraid to look. The other Amy was still there. Sitting. Smiling. On her shoulders hung small fragments of gray stone. As if something had shaped her. As if she wasn't made, but replaced. That night, the bell didn't ring. It didn't need to.